Okay, how to make thousands of SEO ranked pages instantly with AI using a database. Let's get into it. So, step number 1, you are going to find a database. You can use Google to search for one, or you can use a site called Kaggle. Kaggle is great. This is the one that I use. Let's take a look. Okay, so this is Kaggle. They have tons and tons and tons of data sets for you to use about any sort of topic. And these are just have information for you to be able to make the thousands or millions of SEO ranked pages. And you know the information's good because you have an actual data set. You're not just going based off whatever the AI says. Okay, so kaggle.com, check it out. Tons of data sets. This is exactly what I use. Okay, step 2, you're going to download the data set, or the database or the data set, or you can connect via API. API is just, instead of you downloading the actual information and having it on your computer, they let you call it from someone's server, which is just like in a far off cloud place, and you get to call the information whenever you need it. Both work fine, both are great, either one works. APIs, sometimes they charge you for it. If you have the data set for free from Kaggle, you don't have to pay for it. So, just do that. Now, step 3. Once you have the data set, you're going to tell AI to make, thousands of SEO ranked pages based on the data set. So what does that mean? Well, let's look at a data set that I downloaded. Okay, so here I have one of the data sets from Kaggle. This one was like all the Spotify songs possible from a certain amount of time. And so when you're asking, when you're asking AI to like make you thousands of pages, what you need to do is be very specific, right? So the plan here is, if I have this, literally this data set has like over 1 million songs in it, and this is just the most popular songs on Spotify. Now, based on this data set, which we know is accurate because we got it from an accurate source, I can rank now for each and every song for the tempo, right? So I would do tempo of, and then tell the AI for each song in the data set. The songs' names are right over here. So it's just going to go through and it'll create a whole URL page for I Won't Give Up, Jason Mraz, and it tells you the BPM. So when anyone's searching for the BPM or the tempo of that specific song, you will rank and you will pop up and people will come to your site, and then you'll sell them something or you'll direct them to your app or whatever it is, right? Because there's 1 million songs here and you have the actual information or the actual BPM or tempo of each and every song, that's 1 million pages you get to make automatically with AI. It does it on its own, takes less than 20 minutes, right? And then you get to do the same thing again. So that was tempo. You can do the same exact thing for key. So now anyone searching for the key of any popular song from history that's on Spotify, you get to rank. Your URL will pop up, your site will pop up, and then again, once you have tons of traffic, you get to sell them stuff, or you get to direct them to whatever it is your app is. Same thing for year. So because you can even do combinations, right? So this one says danceability. So you can have a list of the most danceable songs from 2012, right? And so you see how just the sheer number of pages that you can have. If you have 3 million, URL ranked pages, you're going to get traffic. Especially because people do search for songs. People, doesn't matter for songs from the 1960s, like people still listen to it. And so this is how you use database-based programmatic SEO to get tons and tons of free traffic. You're going to get a data set, and then based on the data set, you're going to start making URL pages for that specific thing. Now, you can also, if you want, put all the information for each song on one page so that anyone searching for that one song, you have all the information there, which might help you rank based on what you're trying to rank for. So like I use this data set in order to help DJs make DJ sets. That's something that I understand and I know about because I DJ as a hobby. But if you're someone else who has some sort of other specialty, you can go to Kaggle and find any other data set and do the same exact thing and use that in order to get tons of free traffic. So that's the gist of it. Just to run through, oh, let's pause. So that is the gist of the strategy. It's really just find a database. You can literally Google one or use Kaggle. Another one that I used was the food FDA, so Food Administration of the United States. And they had a whole data set of nutrition, and I used that to get tons of traffic for an app where I calculated calories for people. So people would search for nutritional facts based on any sort of modern normal food. And because I had the data set, AI created all sorts of pages, each one for the combinations for each individual food. It's the same exact process. And then you're going to download it or connect it via API, which again, just anyone who's giving you an API will give you instructions on how to connect it. It's usually just a code. And then you're going to literally just tell with words, AI, to make thousands of SEO ranked pages based on the data set. You're going to do combinations. So I always like to do a naming structure. So like based on the example of the data set we had BPM of, right? And then you have a million songs that you're going to list the BPM of. You have tempo of, which is essentially the same thing, but people use both words for search, right? You have key of, same thing. And so if each of these, because there was a million songs in that database, if this is 1 million pages, then you have another million pages, then you have another million pages, you see you're going to have tons of free traffic. And that's the name of the game. So this is just one aspect or one part of programmatic SEO. If you want to learn more about programmatic SEO, visit vcmsuite.com. It's where I have all my courses listed as well as my apps. And I have a whole full course just on programmatic SEO, how to use AI to get thousands and thousands of ranked pages, so that you can build a business where you have free leads coming in all the time and then you just convert them. Anyway, I will catch you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.